So we're going to jump straight into your reading, Libra, for the month of November 2025. Now we're going to ask Spirit for the messages, everything that you need to know, the energies that you'll be working with, and if there's any blocks, challenges for the month. And this month we have a few planets in retrograde, including Mercury retrograde. So that will put a different spin on the month. It might be a time for more introspection, maybe delaying plans a little bit with the Mercury retrograde, but it's all there for a reason. So the pauses are sometimes really, really important. And let's see what Spirit wants you to know. So we're going to start with your oracle cards. And your first card is Tell a New Story. Now, this has come up in so many readings, so it's obviously a theme for the month of November. And you might want to check out your other placements, your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, in case this card has come up in those as well as double confirmation. But the Tell a New Story is all about the stories that you tell yourself and about your situation. I get the feeling that this is the stories about what you're able to create and experience. So we can tell stories that we are unlucky in love. We can tell stories that we're not good with finances or we can't make money. There's lots of different stories, and your stories are your reality. So I think this month, Spirit's really wanting you to question your stories or write a new story. Do you want to write a new love story where it works out and you meet the most amazing person and you have a new type of love? Or is it writing a new success story? But this is really exciting, and what a great start to your reading. And then you have Shed the Tears. So we're going to dive deeper to find out the tears and what they're about. This can be a time of more sensitivity, and maybe part of writing a new story, you might be revisiting the past of what you've experienced and shedding tears to be able to let go of the past. And then you have the guard and the heart, which is really interesting next to the shed the tears. So let's jump straight in and dive deeper with the tarot, because we get more specifics. So for Libra, for the month of November, can we please have the past, present, losing all these cards. Let me just get them coherent. So can we please have past, present, and future for the beautiful Libra for the month of November? Past, present, and future. Oh, there we go. Okay, in the past, you have the Devil in reverse. So this is overcoming a challenge. Might be overcoming, can be an addiction with the devil. It can be maybe a toxic relationship, something that has been controlling with the Devil in reverse. The present, you have the King of Wands. Love seeing the King of Wands. So that's your personal power, your authority. But let's get more so that we can paint a really good picture and I can get a better understanding. And then you have the Strength. Interesting. Now I'm just going to place these cards out so that I can get a better look and understanding. So the recent past, the Devil in the reverse is getting past a difficulty, a struggle, a situation that you felt trapped in. Something that you felt powerless with the Devil energy. That's what it is. It's always where we feel that we don't have the strength or the ability to overcome something. But in reverse, it's the opposite. And what I can see from that then with your King of Wands is being in your power and your authority. For some of you, I'm really getting that this is the breakthrough in your ability to tell this new story. Maybe there was something that within your situation, within your mind, that has made you believe that you couldn't do something. And that could be having more success, like I said, a partner, the love of your life, having more money. And I can see that you've either overcome this or it's happening in the beginning of the month. Because what I'm getting from your energy, Libra, is this expansion, this readiness to expand your experience. And that's because of the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the part of you, the fire, the ability to overcome all obstacles, the entrepreneurial spirit, the one that can take charge and use his wisdom and his excitement and his passion to make change. And then you have the strength. So controlling your emotions, not letting fears overtake you, which is in the near future. And the strength usually comes up when we've got the courage now to step out, to do something new. And then you have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is a new opportunity, a new idea, a new spark of insight. And what I think is you'll be getting this new insight into what has held you back from telling a new story. I always think that as human beings, I did hear it somewhere, so it's not my saying, but we are the masters of limitation. And it's always, we're limited by the stories that we tell ourselves. But this November, this is the insight, the aha moment on what stories that you've been telling yourself that have been limiting, that have been untrue. Because with the aces also, they're to open up infinite possibilities. Because Libra, you have infinite possibilities. You are powerful, you're a creator, we all are. You can have whatever you want. And the universe is helping you to have this new insight so that you can expand, experience something that you haven't experienced before, which is exciting. So it's going to be different for each one of you out there, because it could be different areas of life that you want to expand. And for maybe some of you, it's a number of areas. Maybe you want to bring in more money and you want a partner, or you want to start a new career and be more successful. Could be on any level. Yeah, okay. And you have the moon in reverse and the 10 of Wands. So let me just have a look at this. So you're definitely seeing something in the subconscious. And with the 10 of Wands, it's about your work ethic, how hard you work. And what I'm getting from this is the understanding that it's not about working harder to get what you want. It's actually about it's actually about telling a new story. It's all about your beliefs. What do you believe? Truly, what do you believe deep down is possible for you? What are the stories that you tell about money? What are the stories that you tell about relationships? And I should say, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. With my readings, it's about empowering you, because I believe that you are the master, creator, co-creator with the universe. And there is We can do some predictions, of course, with tarot, but you have the power. So it's about empowering you, helping you to understand what Spirit wants you to know, to how to create a higher level of abundance, how to have what you truly want. And this is exactly what this reading is. The universe is helping you to expand, that it's not about working harder or putting more effort in. It's about telling a new story. Overcoming your limitation on this area of life. And I see with the garden in your heart is with the nature in the background, it reminds me of the abundance of life. God is abundant, nature is abundant. The universe wants you to have everything, wants you to have all of it. But we're born with stories that we tell ourselves, that we hear of what we think is possible. And November is going to be a breakthrough for you with that. Now, are there any challenges that Libra needs to be aware of for the month of November? Are there any challenges? So this month, Libra, might be more about introspection, so going within, looking at how you think about things, looking at your stories, rather than taking action. A lot of people, a lot of astrologers recommend not taking too much action when there's retrograding planets, because it can be a little bit 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to take any action, but trust the energy when things are flowing. So if you're wanting love, we have the King of Cups here. So this is someone that's very emotionally mature, in tune, could be male or female. So I can definitely see love here for anyone, any single Libras out there. But if it's not love, it's finding something that you love. Expanding the joy, expanding fulfillment, expanding your emotional capacity to take on more. Now, because it was in the challenge position, the King of Cups can be, it's a very positive card, so it's hard to see the challenge in it, but potentially staying strong, even if it's an emotional up and down this month. Just staying centered, not allowing emotions to sweep you away, not getting caught in drama. Just focus on your world and what you want to manifest, what you want to create. And you have another ace. So these are the new beginnings coming in, the new passion, the new inspiration. It's amazing. And then you have these two, the seven of cups with the 5 of wands. So don't get caught up in drama. So if there's drama going on around you, just let people fight their own battles this month, Libra. I know that you always are so beautiful and you want to keep the peace and you want to, you'd love that relationship harmony. But what the card's saying this month is just focus on you. Let people fight their own battles. Don't get drawn into to drama, because I think it'll move you away from this beautiful energy that you have this month. And with the book and tell the story, Spirit's really saying with that, if you need to write down a story, create a story of you in your future, you in 12 months, 3 years, 5 years from now, what that life looks like. How would it look? What would you be doing? What's really important to you? How will you feel? My goodness, another ace. This is incredible. So the three aces are the universe planting seeds for you, Libra, the seeds of a new beginning. And this new beginning is a higher level of passion, love, abundance, fulfillment, soul purpose. And I'm sounding like a broken record, but it's all about the story that you tell. So telling a new story, and telling a new story of what is possible for you. Because everything is possible for you. Everything that your heart desires. So what an exciting month. And then you get clarity. The Eight of Wands is when you're crystal clear on what you want. So by the end of the month, I think you'll be crystal clear, really focused on the direction that you're going, what you want. Because it's opened up, it's expanded your mind. This is great. This is great. Now, what's in the position of hopes, wishes, and dreams? What's in the position of hopes, wishes, and dreams for Libra for November? Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is the love, feeling loved, connection. So some of you, this will definitely be having, it could be romantic, it could be friendships, but having more connection. This is great. And are there any fears that Libra needs to be aware of that are blocking them? Is there any fears that are blocking Libra that they need to be aware of so that they can release the fear? Okay, in your fears you have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is, I'm actually getting from that is perfectionism, working really hard. I don't think you have to work harder. That's what I'm getting. The message from Spirit, and this is Victory card, is that you don't have to work harder to get what you want. It's about what you believe, Libra. What you believe is possible. What you're dreaming for your future. Because this is fertile ground in November. Lovely. Now let's ask the angels. Let's ask the angels for what messages want to come through. So angels, guides that are with Librans out there, what do you want them to know? What's your message? Whoop. You have Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. So taking deep breaths this month, releasing the past. This new experience is meant to come in, an experience that you've never had before. So you have to have faith and believe in the impossible this month. Even if you haven't experienced it, even if you've had no reference, even if you've had no reference for it. And you have relationship harmony. That's lovely. So it could be more connections, having more of an open heart, allowing romantic love in. If there's been any problems in relationships, I think the message earlier was to let people fight their own battles. They will resolve it between themselves, and just focus on yourself, maintain your peace. for the month of November. That is gorgeous. Telling a new story. But these 3 aces are the key, and I'm so excited for them coming in. So that is your reading for the month of November. I hope that helps and guides you through the month. I'm sending you all of my love and light. And on the new moon of every month, I do a healing ritual and ceremony. Now, if you would like something to either come into your life or to be released, pop a heart in the comments, write the area of life that you would like this ritual and healing for. So that could be love, health, wealth, and I will include you in the healing. So I send you all of my love and light, and I'll see you next time.